So when I started, it was just something that happened by accident. I was doing a lot of Nintendo content,
Uh huh.
which is how I built my channel up in the beginning. Was a lot of Nintendo content, and then this game came out called Dead by Daylight, and I just started streaming that after I was doing my regular like Nintendo Mario streams or whatever. And I kept noticing that I was getting more viewers playing Dead by Daylight than I was getting with the Mario content. So I was like, hmm, this may be a thing. So I was getting like 500 people watching Dead by Daylight at like midnight, and I was only getting like 200, 300 people watching, the stuff I used to do, which was like Mario Maker and
Mhm.
Mario Kart, stuff like that. So that was right around a time where there was a big convention called VidCon.
Mhm.
We all went there, and I was just talking to a lot of my streamer friends, and I was going to all these different panels, and just I was just sitting there thinking about, well, it might be time for a pivot. Like I see what's working, and it continues to work. It continues to do well, and I've been thinking about getting away from Nintendo content for a while, so it might be time. So as soon as I got back from VidCon, I completely stopped all the Nintendo stuff, and I just did Dead by Daylight. And within that month of doing that, my sub count grew. My sub count doubled in a month.
Wow.
I went from 25,000 subs to 50,000 subs in a month by doing that, which was crazy. And I went from like 200, 300 viewers a stream to all the way up to like 2,000 viewers a stream just by doing that. And but yeah, but that's YouTube though. YouTube is all about what's hot, what people are searching for, what's trending, and that can either make or break a lot of channels though,
What do you think
because
the
when
sorry? What do you think the future is going to be for when all the VR stuff comes out? I mean, the games you play now are scary enough. I'm about to crap myself watching this stuff, watching you play these things. I'm like, oh my god, the faces I'm making, it's horrible. And I'm like, if I'm going to have a heart attack if I'm actually having some virtual reality glasses and like the graphics get better. I mean, things look real already.
yeah, well, the VR stuff I haven't really gotten too deep into. I think that's more of a consumer product, a consumer side of things. As for being a content creator or a streamer, is not something that I see that's gonna really take off for us. Because when you're doing the VR, you're really, especially being a live streamer, you're taken out of the element of the interaction with the audience. So you can't talk to them because you have this big thing over your
Right.
face. You can't see things.
That's right now though. I mean, they could eventually they could have a screen that you can see and
Yeah,
talk, and yeah, that's I mean, that's some Google
yeah,
Glass type thing, where it's just right there.
they could. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah,
That's an awesome
and you
idea.
actually could be interacting in the game with your people. That'd be freaky.
Yeah, yeah, but they haven't done it yet.
No,
But that's a great idea though.
definitely see the future could be I could see a lot of out of shape people like me all of a sudden having a heart attack playing these things, running and. Whew. um, as far as internet marketing, what do you do to get yourself out there more to get to across brands, to get your name out there, to get Kingdom on the map?
Um, Honestly, I haven't done much lately. Mostly, what I do is the streaming usually is what gets people to notice. That's why I get all these emails and did different things every day. Twitter, just keeping people abreast of what's going on Twitter. Yeah, that's the main thing. I don't. There are a lot of tools out there, I believe, but I think just working on the platform that you're on and doing what you're doing, then people will start to notice you from there.
When
If
you're
you're doing good stuff.
when that, I mean, tell it, I mean, you wouldn't do this if it wasn't for the money. So you want to get paid. So if brands would come at you, like, what's your minimum amount that you want to be? What's like, I'm not, nah, I'm good, or all right, I'll do that for this amount. Or does you have like a bottom line that you'll start
Yeah.
at?
Yeah, people ask me that all the time when I get these emails. I don't know. So when you first start doing this, you kind of lowball yourself. I think, you don't really put the value that you think that you probably should get from doing things. So I'm learning that more so that hey, I should probably go a little bit higher. Like I did a deal recently where it's like do a quick video and it was like $300, which I thought was, I mean, like do a quick little video, $300. That's cool, whatever.
How long does a video take you to put for something like that together?
Not long, not long. It took me like, I don't know, like 10 minutes to record it, upload it, whatever. So it didn't take very long, but the value of the video being on the channel that has 100,000
Oh,
subscribers
for sure. It's phenomenal.
and seeing, you know, the number of people that watch the video and comment on it and get interested in the product, I think that's probably worth more than $300. I would say maybe.
Yeah, it's there forever, you know.
Yeah, it is there forever, you know. So, but like I said, when people first start doing that, they kind of like, oh wow, this guy wants to pay me to make a video. I don't know. I don't want to say too high because then they're like, you know, they don't want to work with me. So I'll just accept whatever they offer, pretty much. And I think companies, they understand that. They're like, oh well, I'm gonna go in like 300, and hopefully they'll just say yes to that because maybe they're new to it or maybe. But I'm starting to understand that, so I'm going a little bit higher. Like maybe there are tools actually that help you out with that. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Social Blue Book.
Mm-hmm.
They take a look at your channel, the number of views you get, the number of uploads, and they basically take a look at your entire channel and they give you numbers based on, okay, if you're gonna do a quick shout out, this is how much you should ask for. If you're gonna do a dedicated upload, this is how much you should ask for. So that's a good tool to use. So based on that, that tool tells me I should charge like $2,000 for like a video. I'm
Do
like,
you charge them that? You're like, still not feeling worth it?
it's I don't know. It's
hard
just
to
so
for you
weird.
to ask for, huh?
It's hard. It's hard to ask for something like that, but companies are willing to pay it. You know, if they see the value in it. But you have to.
Yeah, I guess it really depends on the size of the company too that's asking. If some little startup, somebody versus like a Nike or that's Nike's like, shh, I'll take $5,000.
Fine, that's nothing, man.
Yeah.
That's our budget for like 2 seconds. You know, so.
Right now, what brand are there any brands you're working with at the moment?
Not at the moment. Not at the moment, no.
Who'd you work with in the past, and did you like working with them?
The brand I worked at in the past, again, the Tobii Eye Tracker. I recently just finished working with them. There's another smaller company called Opinion Outpost I worked with. They were okay. They paid me like $100 to do like $100 for a 10-second ad. So I was like, okay, whatever. I used to work a lot with Nintendo back when I was doing a lot of Nintendo content, but they were mostly like they would just provide the products for free for me to review and you know things like that. But right now, not too much like as far as a long-term branding partnership that I have right now. No.
Is there anyone particularly brand particularly you'd want to work with that you'd want to reach out to? Who's like your dream brand?
Well, a lot of these gaming companies, gaming accessory companies, so like Logitech, or even like Asus, the gaming companies, Blue Yeti, brands like that, because they always have these cool things coming out, and they can give you those products, and they can also, you know, if you have a partnership with them, they'll pay you to promote their products to your audience. So those are the big things that a lot of people try to go for.
Right.
You know, like as you continue to grow, you're looking for those companies: Logitech, Asus, HP, Alienware. There's another company that does gaming computers.
I've got an Alienware.
Yeah, an Alienware.
It's an older one though.
Yeah. Well, they're not that. I wouldn't mind a branding deal with them, but I wouldn't use it unless they paid me to use it. But, yeah. So, EVGA, you know, companies like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I think that's about it. Is there anything else you want to add to it, or anything in general you have to say about your whole kingdom?
You know, I'm just trying to continue to grow and just working on, because you know, doing this full time, this is a business. So, always thinking about growth and always thinking about how I can move forward and do different things. So, it's a constant, everyday thought. And like I said, there's gonna be a lot of changes coming to what I'm doing very soon. That I'm gonna actually posting a video about it today. That's something I have to do right after this. Just
right.
Make my video.
I'm excited to hear about your changes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ride, I think. So yeah, we'll see.
All right, well, congratulations on your success you've had, and I can't wait to see what happens in the future.
All right, thank you.
You
No
so
problem.
much.
You have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.